Hey, what's going on, guys? Bflattened here with a brand new video today, and today we're going to be talking about how to utilize campcasters to your advantage. Now, I like to utilize three campcasters. I use Sir Fuzzalump, I use Zenith the Cleric, and I use Danton. There is a couple of changes that I do between two of them, but they all primarily do the same thing for what I want them to do. Now, Sir Fuzzalump, I change his character up slightly. I want to crank out his wisdom score as much as possible, and I want to make him a transmutation wizard. The reason why is because he's going to be proficient in medicine, and what I like to do with that is I like to make potions so that I have a chance of making multiple potions. Now, the big one is going to be potions of speed, because you need multiples of these if you want to take on certain bosses. And if you can get two of them, that's quite ideal. So I can make up to 3, but because I can roll it twice, I get up to 6. Succeed, succeed, and I failed. Now, the other thing that you can do with Sir Fuzzalump is that he has 2 spells that you can use on the entire party. You can use Longstrider, and you can use Dark Vision on your entire party. They aren't concentration spells, which means that they can work as a campcaster, which is essentially the point of the video. So we're going to go ahead and cast it on our main character. There's Longstrider. And then we're going to cast Longstrider on Shadowheart. And then we're going to cast Longstrider on Astarion. Before I leave and find Lae'zel, we're going to cast Dark Vision on our main character. And also, the other cool thing about Sir Fuzzalump, and other characters too, is that you can cast Mage Armor. If you don't have anything that's designated as armor, you can actually cast Mage Armor to give them 13 plus their dexterity score. So since my Astarion has a 16 AC, let's go ahead and cast Mage Armor on Astarion. And now that we have Mage Armor on, his AC is now an 18, and you just get that for free. I can also cast it on my main character as well, but there's actually no point to doing it because my dexterity is not good enough to make any utilization out of it. So we're going to go ahead and just go over to Lae'zel, who is over here. We'll cast Longstrider. I recommend Longstrider the most. Longstrider can get you out of very sticky scenarios. You can make it so that you can either run away, or so that you can get and close the gap to reaching characters either in range or in melee to take them out before they have a chance to move, which is essential and key for things like Tactician and Honor mode. That's one campcaster. Now let's go ahead and go to Danton's point and purpose. Danton doesn't need anything special. The only thing you want Danton for is levels for spell slots and Goodberry. Goodberry is very, very nice because you get not only a free healing pot, but it's ideal for camp supplies. Camp supplies is one thing in Honor mode that can definitely screw over a run, because it takes 80 camp supplies to do a full long rest, and that can screw over things like gold, and also looting anything to try to get camp supplies if you're desperate enough for them. So Goodberry's kind of lowered that camp supply stress a little bit more, so you can manage other resources. The neat thing about having a druid with this is that you can actually go to natural recovery, and you can recover all of your spell slots back to redo the process to get even more good berries going for you. So we'll go ahead and just get 2 more level 1 spell slots. And as Danton and the party levels up, you just get more spell slots as you go to get more good berries along the way. I have 36 now, which is almost half of what I need to do a full long rest just by doing that alone. Now let's go ahead and go to my last character over here. Now I re-roll Zenith into a life domain cleric, and I want to crank out as much constitution on Zenith as possible. I also took the feat called Tough, so that he gets even more hit points per level. So the more that he levels up, the more hit points that he gets. And the reason why is because I used Warding Bond. Warding Bond gives you resistance to all damage on the ally that it's given to. You get 1 AC and saving throws. And something that I found out last night, you can cast Warding Bond on multiple characters. Now, keep in mind that when you return here, if you take enough damage, he will end up just dying. You'll just go to Withers, spend 100 gold, revive Zenith, redo the warding bond process, and then you can just steal the gold off Withers and you'll be fine again. So it's essentially free. So we're going to go ahead and warding bond the main character. Now we get an additional bonus 1 AC. We have 18. And we're also going to give it to Lae'zel as well, because Lae'zel only has a 15 AC, and that's not really that great. So we're going to go ahead and help her out a little bit. I'm not really concerned about the other two as much. Astarion already has an 18 AC, and I believe Shadowheart has a 20 AC now. So I'm totally fine with those two. And let's go ahead and go to our main characters. Let's grab Shadowheart, and then I'm pretty much good to go. Just to show you that I do keep all the buffs, I need to find Shadowheart first. Where is Shadowheart? Usually off in a corner somewhere. Willingdale. Lae'zel. Be over here. She's here the entire time. Let's go ahead and talk to Shadowheart.
Perhaps we truly have a secret.
Join me.
Crowded.
Zenith can go stay at camp.
Lead the way.
And as you can see on all my character portraits, I have Longstrider on every character, Warding Bond on the characters that I want to have them on, Mage Armor on Astarion, Longstrider and Dark Vision. They're sitting at camp, all my party is set, I'm ready to go adventure again. That's how you utilize Campcasters. There are more things that you can do, but those are probably the 3 best things that you can do. 4 best things. My bad. Campcasters are really strong. Utilize them just to sit there like that, and that's what you can do with them to make your adventure a little bit easier. I'll see you guys in the next video. My name is Bflattened. I'm signing on out of here. Take care all. Laters.